Okay. Testing. Hello? Yep. Okay, OBS is picking up stuff. That's good. That's all good. Nice. Let me test sound alerts. It works! That's gonna be what I'm gonna be feeling after however long we do this for. Isn't that gonna be fun? Lemon howdy. Hello! Welcome to stream. This is probably gonna be a very boring one. Or the most entertaining one we have. I really don't think there's gonna be any kind of middle ground, so, we'll see. Why'd I speak backwards? I don't know. It's a weird day today. Speaking of day, how's everyone's? Turn on the volume for me. It's a bit loud. Is the music too loud for you guys? Let me know. It better good? Okay. My brain is fried, been playing on RNG on Roblox for 4 hours and then VR chat for 4 hours. A good way to spend a day, I think. Let's see. I tested if sound alerts were working. But I kind of want to do it again, so I'm gonna do it again. Nice. Brain not braining today. Fair enough. I've had days where I've just done nothing but, like, marathon a game. When I first got Tears of the Kingdom, I think that's the first time I was like, okay, well, my entire day is this now. Like, I think that's just the effect of Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I think they legitimately perfected, like, the formula that they did for Breath of the Wild with Tears of the Kingdom. My day's better than last time, so better. Alright, that's good. That's good. Silk Song's gonna be 5,000 times more potent. That's honestly valid. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to just play it for like 2 hours on stream. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to stream for like way longer once it comes out. Not because I feel obligated to, but because I'm just gonna be way too absorbed in the game to realize the passage of time. Should I send out alerts? Not yet, not yet. We still got a lot of time. I've told my friends they have lost my twice this year? What does that mean? Once when the Doom game comes out, and once when Silk Song comes out. Oh. They've lost... Oh, okay, they've lost you twice. Okay, I see now. I see now. Yeah, I think I've just gotta warn everyone around me once those games come out, like, do not interact with me. You will not get any response. My life will be this until further notice. They will be my top priority. Okay. I'll go ahead and send out alerts now. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's all good. Other than your streams. Thank you, actually. I really appreciate that. Alright. We're on Balatro. Alright. Why can't I see my mouse? I can't see my mouse. Wait, hang on. The screen's frozen for you guys on here. Okay, OBS always does this. Hang on. Let's see, do that. Okay, it's good. It's good. False alarm. Whew. Alright, well... I mean, we're gonna be stuck on this screen for most of the stream, I think. Like... there's gonna be nothing else. Okay, let me send that. I forgot to send that one. There we go. Pressing one button for 5 hours is the pinnacle of existence. I find it funny you said you were done with this game. Yeah, but then we get to dumb stuff like this that I can't help but, like, hyper focus on. Like, you're gonna tell me that we have, like, a merge game side quest available in the form of tags, and we're not gonna do that? Yeah, and I also realized I didn't fully do the mod. And then I also realized there are a bunch of, like, extensions to this mod. I haven't installed them yet because I don't want to risk this file getting corrupt, this save getting corrupt. We are on level 13 cat tags, and that's quite a bit of progress. You know, that's like 3 hours or so, give or take, that I wouldn't get back. Cat clicker. But yeah. And make sure that this works on this screen. Is it gonna work? Hello? It works. It works. There's like 4 more DLCs to this. Yeah, Balatro isn't done with... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're not done with Balatro ever, I guess. People are gonna keep making new stuff for Balatro. My life's only Balatro. This is all I know. Okay, well... actually, hang on. Let me turn down the audio. Let me turn down music. Because it's gonna be like going back and forth between the main theme and then the code theme. So I'm going to, play other music. I don't mind, this game is entertaining. This is a very entertaining game. Okay. I mean, we just gotta get started, don't we? So what happened? Nothing. I just talked about how my life is spiraling and this is all I have left in this world. Usual stuff. Okay. So I was able to get a chat joker that, only re-triggers a joker twice. So I just move this over here. And then I make a quintuple tag. Create. There we go. We got like 1,000,000 quintuple tags, but not too many to where my game is gonna break. And then I make a cat tag. Cat. I make a cat. And then we just wait. I still haven't won a game in a while myself. I feel like there's no winning here in Balatro Cryptid. I think it's just how long can you make your computer survive? I'm only on black steak. It's rough. Going to orange steak or God forbid gold steak is rough. Testament to your willpower. Yeah, you can only play Balatro Cryptid as long as your soul stays pure. For as long as you are willing to continue to do this. Gold steak can go F off. Honestly, I've still not gone for gold steak. Because, like, having to pay for jokers every round sounds like a legitimate living hell. And not the kind where I'm fine with doing it because it's a hell of my own making. It's just, no, I don't wanna. Also, a lot of boop 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 boop. What was bad in that sentence? F off, actually. Which is weird because the straight up the word fuck is allowed. I don't know what the problem was. This is an Oxford University study called How Long Can One's Willpower Actually Last? Actually, I think there's already a study of like how willpower is a quantifiable resource, I guess, with people. I can't remember where this study was from. But it was basically like you put candy on a... You put like candy in a bowl in front of people. and you tell them like, don't have it for as long as you can hold out. And then you have another group that also has a bowl of candy, but they're allowed to just eat it. So I think like after like 30 minutes or an hour of like them just sitting there with a bowl of candy and not being allowed to eat it, they then like give them a impossible puzzle to solve. And the test was to see like how long each group takes before they just give up. And the study concluded that like the people who had to sit with a bowl of candy in front of them but not eat it lasted way less longer. Or, yeah, lasted for way less time than the other group that was allowed to eat the candy. Which I guess in some capacity kind of shows that willpower can be quantified. It's kind of interesting when you think about that. So I can say the actual word but not the letter. Automod's weird. Automod is just weird. Also, in case you guys didn't notice, I was able to like set up a keybind on my keyboard to just click on the mouse over and over. So I can just hold down the key with a weight and I don't have to do anything but just leave the mouse at the top right of the screen. Man, this is going for a while. Does anyone else have stuff they want to like bring up? Then you in debt, like a lot of debt, like college levels of debt is what I'm hearing. You're telling me I've had a word that made no sense be automated before? Yeah, automod is just stupid. Okay. Oh, wait, hold. I gotta make one more cat tag. There we go. Oh yeah, the word was bugger. I forgot about that. It's weird. That's like such a Looney Tunes kind of pseudo swear. It's like, I can't remember the last time something like that was used. Why do we all believe that Swiss cheese should have holes in it? Cartoons, mostly, I think. Like, when I picture Swiss cheese, yeah, I just picture a lot of holes in it. That's something someone from Britain in the 19th century would say, right? Like, I don't know how offensive that actually is, though. I doubt it's very offensive at all, but Automod is like, no, don't let this be allowed. I wonder if there's a way to, like, turn up the game speed even more. There's probably an extra mod for that, but I'm scared to add anything else because of this whole mess. Oh, hang on. I aim the mouse down. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. I gotta like reposition it sometimes when it's like that. Which, fair enough, I guess. Okay. I mean, this is just gonna be the whole stream. Like, what else? What can I talk about to even like pass the time? Why are you cabbage-headed bugger? Leave my presence at once and end your biological existence at this moment in the most nerve-damaging way you can possibly do. Alright then. Listen to the voices. The voices are telling me to continue doing this. So, like, I'm listening to them. Don't worry. I wouldn't be doing this otherwise. Okay, we got a bunch of oversaturated. Boop. 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 Oop. All of that for one blurry cat tag. Honestly, to get that all the way to level 11 isn't bad with like just using one pointer. Let's move on to the next round. It's like counting to 100 as a kid. I think Kid Me had it easier counting to 100. All right, cool, easy 2 million. I don't think I want to do that. I was tempted for a second. Did I? No, I tried using oil lamp already. It didn't work. Is there anything else that I can do for this? I feel like doing this is way too much. Wait, hang on. Does Chad work with blueprints? It does work with blueprints. Okay, that's interesting. Kid Me was pretty stupid. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, just move on. Okay, so I just move the Joker Cola over there, and then I grab a blueprint. One blueprint. Only one. Only one. And that's it. Otherwise, we will have problems. Can we make quintuple tag? Brace for impact. Okay, move that back. Move that back. Great, one cat tag. Alright, well, now we wait here for an ungodly amount of time. I feel like that was genuinely a mistake to do. Look, we'll get results eventually. But, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Let me just get Task Manager at the ready. I feel like it's a recurring thing that I constantly have to like bring up Task Manager for this game. I'm just worried. Good idea. Look, we gotta get ready to pull the plug at any point. If you blueprint a blueprinted blueprint on another blueprint times 40 to the blueprint of a Chad on maxed out Optimus Prime, you create a nuclear bomb. I wouldn't doubt that. Optimus Prime is insane. What was that? Oh, wait, I didn't know I could use my controller to just scroll around. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Alright, well, just gotta wait now. I feel like I should like added like extra stuff for chat to do on screen while we wait. Because like there's no way that this is gonna be able to be made interesting. Like no matter how you look at it, it's just a guy generating cat tags for like 2 hours. Favorite ice cream flavor, go. Mint chocolate chip. What did I just say? Mint chocolate chip. It is that is my favorite flavor. And I will not accept any criticism on the flavor of the gods. Boo. No. Mint chocolate chip is the superior ice cream flavor. I will not accept any slander upon mint chocolate chip. Oh, hey, the tower's done. Toothpaste lover. Look, if you think that mint chocolate chip tastes like toothpaste, that makes me very concerned about your dental hygiene. If that is the consensus that you are brought to, then that makes me think that you either have not tasted mint chocolate chip in like a million years, or you have not brushed your teeth. Does there happen to be 2 towers? If only. But also, wait, what? No. Backpedal. I was gonna say if I could do 2 at once, but then I realized the joke you were going for. I'm like, nope. Cookies and cream on top? That's not a bad flavor. I'm not saying that's a bad flavor. I, however, will not accept anyone saying that mint chocolate chip is a bad flavor. Honorable mention, chocolate chip cookie dough. Again, great flavor, delicious flavor. But I will not accept any attacks on mint chocolate chip. I'm saying mint chip is a bad flavor. Your taste buds are wrong. Salted caramel ice cream is superior. I'll stand on my island alone, I'll never back down. Look, this is not a good hill for you to die on. Mint chocolate chip is delicious, and end of conversation. I will respect your opinion on other flavors being good, because I will probably agree with you. But if you are trying to say that one flavor is bad, I'll die on this hill in honor. All right, look, we're gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this to you guys. What flavor's best? You know what? I'm gonna put up a poll. All right, we're gonna pause what we're doing. We're gonna put up a poll. We're putting up a poll. What ice cream flavor? No. I'm just gonna ask this question. Is mint chocolate chip good? Yeah, forget the cat tags. No, we're settling this now. Okay, you got 2 minutes, chat, to vote on the consensus. But keep in mind that I have the power to just ban and time out whoever votes incorrectly. I will die on this hill that it is a good flavor. Hang on. You guys are stinky poop. I went a little overboard. I see that there's a lot of votes going in favor of mint chocolate chip. Look, there's still like 40 seconds left. If anyone wants to try to tip the scales by any amount. Spent nearly 5,000 mats. Oh man, we are barely halfway through the cat tags. Okay, well, it's about to go from just a gray tower to a blue tower. I still can't see, like, still can't see any other cat tags. All right. Okay, poll is over with a staggering 98% in favor of mint chocolate chip. A consensus has been reached. Mint chocolate chip is good. I don't regret my decision. Okay, what about cake flavor? I think cake has a lot more variety. But if I had to choose, I'd say tres leches. There we go. This is rigged. No, it's fine, it's fine. let's see. What? Hang on. Back to the cat tag topic. What level is this gonna end up at? I feel like this might be like straight to another level 11. This is a lot. This is a lot. And honestly, I'm surprised that the game held up through all of this. It was rigged. I didn't have to spend 4.2k nets. Okay, maybe it's a little rigged, but it's fine. We've settled this debate. No one says mint chocolate chip is bad. Good. Like, it's fine if you say you don't like that flavor. It's not your favorite. You don't care for it. But if you just straight up say it's bad... I will not accept any slander on mint chocolate chip. It's refreshing. Alright, we're now on the polychromes. I think this is gonna be the loudest one. The loudest tier. We are entitled to our own opinions. But if you say mint chocolate chip is bad... Alright, let's move on from ice cream flavors. What other questions do we want to ask? Might as well just open this up. I think this is gonna be a very like conversational stream between me and chat. Favorite season? Okay. I'd have to say winter. It gives me like a good excuse to be inside and like warm up. Summer for me. I would agree if summers for me were not overwhelmingly hot. Like you can literally cook an egg on the sidewalk kind of hot. Like, yeah, I like winter more. Like, snow outside, you wake up, you're like, oh nice, I can make like a bunch of warm meals for myself today. And like I can make some warm beverages. Okay, level 11, level 12, we're still, oh my god, that's only like 1 out of 2 for level 13. Okay, well, do it again! Quintuple tag. You know what? Hang on. I think I can set up a keybind to just type the whole thing out for me. That's what I'm gonna do. I think this is gonna be a good time save in the long run. It's called copy paste. I've tried copy paste. It doesn't work on here. You have to type it out manually. So I'm just gonna have a macro do it for me. Yeah, it is bullshit. It is bullshit. Nope. Okay, stop. Save. Okay, and then do one for cat tag. We're just trying to like shave down as many like frames? That's not correct, but you know what I mean. We're trying to save as much time as possible. Is it gonna register spacebar? Yes, it is. Save. Speedrunning the tower. I mean, that is just what we're doing. Like, warm leaf juice or hot powdered bean juice just really gets the day started. Yeah, like I want something warm to start off a cold day. For winter it is good, especially drinking hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows. Right? That just makes you feel like at peace with the world. Okay, so if I do... Nope, wrong one. But it works. It works. Nice. Okay. Create! Oh my god. And then do that with cat tag. And now we wait. If you want to do it as fast as you can, get an airplane. They got the world record. Any percent for 2. No. Oh my god. Alright. Now we wait for like 2 minutes for this to go up. Can't say that. I mean, you can say it like 20 years after it occurs. I think that's the rule for comedy. Still, fair enough, but at the same time. Alright, anyone else have anything that we can bring to the table? That we can, like someone give a random topic that we can talk about. So that we can pat this out. Because I've got to sit here and just hold my mouse over this here in a second. I can't really Google anything. Put this as a TikTok thing. Honestly, it would work because it's just conversation that we're having, you know? This whole thing. Also, I still don't get why this is like clear with a gold seal. Put this to the side of a YouTube short. Yeah, like have a Reddit story with Minecraft parkour going right next to it. Or no, above it, because that's how it works now. Okay, the game's starting to chug. It's not going that fast. That's not good. It's still going. It's not over. Favorite soft drink. Favorite soft drink. I think I'd have to go with root beer. It is good. Flavor good. Taste buds like Dr. Pepper's mine. Valid. Also valid. Okay, now I weigh down the key and we wait. Subway Surfer, Fortnite clips, Balatro gameplay, Reddit story. That's the final evolution of the dopamine obliterator known as TikTok. I mean, at some point down the road, it is just gonna be nothing but like that kind of format for videos. Right? That's a good one. That's a good one. Vanilla Dr. Pepper. I don't think I've had vanilla. I think I've had cherry Dr. Pepper. Did you know EA tried to put ads before and after games? I have seen like... I feel like they've attempted that multiple times. I've seen so many articles on it. Like they want to put like advertisements like in the middle of gameplay. Even though people already like paid for it and bought the game. Yeah, Steam said nuh-uh. Like... Yeah, no way. No one's gonna buy a game if there's gonna be ads in it. They'll ban your game if you try. Honestly, good on Steam. Because, yeah, there are a whole executive order to ban this. But yeah, no. If you have, like, ads in your game, and, like, the moment people see that, No, gone forever. No one is gonna be getting that game. No one's gonna be like participating in that game. And like the reputation of the company will like plummet. Unless it's a free game. If it's a freemium game, I can half understand why you'd want to put ads in it. If like, especially if like it's a mobile game, because apparently that's just the precedent that's been set. They gotta make money somehow. I guess so. But man, ads are just, they are literally everywhere. And it's very upsetting. Like, and like for company like YouTube, like just so many ad policies and like them trying to get rid of ad blockers. Like that is also just ridiculous. Like it's already like probably the most successful like video or like I don't even know, like company ever in regards to like entertainment. Like you're trying to still squeeze more money out of people, like with ads and the amount of stuff that like they just shove in your face. I'm glad we're all talking nicely, not arguing about something. Don't remind me of the mint chocolate chip debacle. Ugh. Oh well. YouTube stocks. Like I think if YouTube just didn't, I don't know, just the amount of ads that YouTube tries to cram in now is ridiculous. The game's starting to speed up. It's about time. I think genuinely if we tried to put one more blueprint behind that Chad, I think would make the game go way too slow for it to be efficient anymore. I think we already just hit the limit of how well we could do this. PC go bye-bye. Yeah, if we dared to put one more blueprint behind Chad, my PC would die. It would just be gone. Oh, okay, gotta make one more cat tag. And go. I almost want to try playing another game on top of this, but I feel like that would just make the frame rate chug. Wait, no, I can't even do that because I have to have my mouse on this screen. So never mind, we're locked into this. Oh well. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Man, I got nothing. I'm drawing a blank. Favorite show? How's the weather? Oh man, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Okay, I'll just... Favorite show. Man, that's a tough one. I've got like a top 3, top 5. I can list a bunch of my favorites. But I can't list A's favorite. YouTube shows count. Okay, that also expands in what I can choose. Oh, hang on. Wait, I think someone asked if we can do like if we can just make a different level cat tag. I think we tried it. If I try to do that, it just adds a 2 to my deck. So no, doing that is not gonna work. Okay. Alright, so I have to do 2 more cat tags. There we go. Okay. Alright, shows that... some of my favorite shows. I think I'd have to do, for one of them, Breaking Bad. A genuinely just really well written show. Avatar: The Last Airbender, probably one of the most formative media in my childhood. Early seasons of SpongeBob. Let's see, and I know there's some YouTube shows that I've liked. Murder Drones is definitely a good one. I don't know if I'd put that in my top 5 though. I definitely have my top 3 at least. Trying to think. You know, I'm gonna look up on my phone what shows do I like? I don't know. Try to add a steal too. I don't think it lets you generate a specific kind of thing, which sucks, but whatever, I guess. Murder Jones is my favorite show right now. It is a good show. It is a very good show. Time to ask yourself the big question. What the hell are you doing with your life? You're just sitting here pressing this single button like you work 9 to 5 on it. I wish this could be my 9 to 5, is the thing. I don't mind doing all of this because I like streaming and I like playing games and doing stupid stuff like this. Even when you get bigger. One day. This looks really simple and really easy. It's fun. Editing's tough sometimes, but I still like that process. Okay. We got 4 level 9 tags, 2 more goldens, and now it's blurry. That man, all of that for a level 11. Oh boy. Should we move on to the next round? I think we could just keep generating more. I'll pay you a grand amount of $0. Fair enough. Look, everyone's kind of not doing too well financial-wise. I get it. That includes me. But my computer's beefy enough to process 100 cat tags, so maybe I'm not doing too bad. Let me think. What shows do I like? Wait, solo leveling. That's easily skyrocketed to my top 5. I'm not giving any spoilers, but writing, characters, fight scenes, all awesome. Somehow went to my top 5 just because I liked it that much. I was waiting on whenever days it came out, just come on, refresh, it's gotta be out now. I think that partly has to do with the insane cliffhangers it tries to keep leaving you on, which is kind of funny, but still. The cliffhangers, they leave you wanting more. Unfortunately, they do an exemplary job putting you on cliffhangers. I still owe you therapy money from that joke about, I don't know how long ago. Oh wait, I think it was about like 5D chess. I think that's what it was about. The interest would be a lot if it wasn't a joke. Yeah, do not worry about that. I'm happy with people just watching what I'm doing. Let's see, another one of my favorite shows. Oh, hang on. I don't know how I didn't talk about that one sooner. Frieren. Like, I feel the same way about Frieren as I do about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, the show is, like, definitely slower pace, but, like, they do amazing with it. Like, the world building that they do, the stories that they're following. I know he keeps saying, like, the same basic talking points about it, but, like, I don't want to spoil, like, too much about the shows just because, like, I want people, like, going, like, blind with the same way that I did, because it was just great. Oh man, I'm listening to Rooftop Run kind of makes me want to play Rooftop Run. No, but I have to focus on cat tags. Focus on cat tags. Focus on cat tags. It was. I said to pay for your therapy if you played it again. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how exactly the game worked, because I still don't know. I don't have any kind of idea of how 5D chess even worked. Like, moving the pieces, like, through parallel timelines. They moved into, like, weird different spaces. And I didn't, like, know, like, how that worked in between timelines. And I didn't know, like, when the game would end. Because some stuff would, like, happen, like, in the distant past. That, like, would not matter for the current state. I don't know. Even people who actually play chess for a living barely figured it out. I don't know, like, how the developers did what they did with, with, like, how computers are supposed to process all that. Also, yes, dogs are barking. Let's see. What's the just thinking, like, what else I can add to, like, the screen other than just broop broop broop. Isn't there, like, a Twitch extension that, like, lets people just put emotes to bounce around on the screen? I think so. I don't know. I'm not asking anybody, like, how long. I'm not asking anybody how to set this up. I'm just, because, like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a minute for me to do that. We need to go ask developers what kind of Lovecraftian god they summoned to build it. Like, I don't know how, like, they managed to make it, like, not implode everyone's PC upon startup. But I commend them for somehow making it like that, to where you can actually play it. I wouldn't know myself anyways, I'm not good at this stuff. Fair enough. And honestly, same. Like, I'm scared to touch my OBS any more than I already have. Because I feel like if I just change one slider, like a millimeter to the left or right, it's gonna break everything. Like, it works. I'm not gonna touch it. Nope. It works. That's all I gotta know. Demon Core if it was a game. Like, don't be careful. Be careful. No, 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 don't turn that screwdriver. Let's see. What's gonna be replacing Sonic again? It was gonna be either a game about digging a hole or the game called Haste, I think. I still didn't confirm the name of the game. I think it's called Haste, though. But yeah, I think it's either that or a game about digging a hole. We need like a vibe reset. Well, technically that's supposed to come after... Stardew Valley's supposed to come after Doom Eternal, which was supposed to be our vibe reset. But we just haven't gone to that because the missions in the Ancient Gods take so long to do. I don't get how you make like one mission last 2 hours. A game about digging a hole could be a one-stream game if you're not 100%ing it. Okay, well that's good to know. We won't have to do like a whole series on it. Wait, I forgot that I don't have to type that manually anymore. Okay. If this makes like one level 11 cat tag. Man, we gotta do this like how many times? Because if it makes one level 11, you need 2 level 11s to make a level 12. So on and so forth. It's chill though? Okay. So 2 level 11s make a level 12. So 4 level 11s make a level 13. 8 level 11s make a level 14. 16 level 11s make a level 15. 32 level 11s make a level 16. So we've got to do this over like 30 times to get to the final level. It's gonna take a minute. Eventually you dig a hole on the other side of the earth through the earth's core, causing it to explode. Calling it definitely happens. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that. If it's called just a game about digging a hole, I would presume that you can go through the earth to the core and explode the planet from the inside. It's been nearly an hour already. It's fine. A little bit of time never hurt anyone. And it's not like I'm being forced to go through any physical strain right now, since I've been able to just map a button to my keyboard to do the work for me. Anybody got any icebreakers? I think we've gotten through all of them. We've gotten through a lot of icebreakers. Like, if you're gonna try to ask me, like, hey, what do you like to do as a hobby? You guys are watching it. Like, I like doing stupid stuff in games. Like, I don't think icebreakers are just a good way to start conversation. Like, I guess, I don't know. The average icebreaker, the usual icebreakers, they're not that good. Have you ever heard of this thing called Blasphemous? I've not. What is that? I know what the word means, but is that the name of like a game? Oh, that is the name of a game. Okay. What genre of game is it? Metroidvania. Oh. Oh wow! I'm looking at some of the images for this game. I'm already terrified. Oh. Oh. It would be like if you would get 9 Souls and Dark Souls, mishmashed them into one and cranked up the horror to 11 combined. Oh. That sounds like something that would make me not be able to sleep at night. Okay, we got... Wow, we didn't even get a level 11 out of that one. We got a level 10, level 9, level 8, and the level 4 from that. Okay, yeah, let's just skip this blind to generate a million cat tags. Have you heard of the Saturn mod? I think I have. It's the one that like combines all your consumables, right? I mentioned this at the start of the stream. We didn't want to add any more mods to the game right now because I don't want any risk of the save file getting corrupted or anything like that. Because like we're at like level 13 cat tags. That alone took like 3 hours to do, and I don't want to get that. I don't want to risk losing that. Bear just got here. No problem. I can see there's a little thing called... There's a little thing above your name called that has first time chat on it. And it's fine, it's fine. But yeah. We're just gonna do this like this. And it doesn't really matter too much because I only use the pointers like once or twice every like minute. Not every minute, like every 5-10 minutes. Okay, hang on, hold down the key. There we go. I mean, yeah, this stream has just been like mostly just chill and talking to chat. Cause like what else am I gonna do other than just hold down my key and let this just go? Yeah, this is a side questing / chatting stream. Alright, we're on Polychrome. Tales about random stuff. Yeah. Oh, we're talking about random stuff. I mean, tales about random stuff also is a good descriptor of what's happening. Sounds fun, but I gotta go take a midterm now, so have fun. Oh, don't worry, I'm having a great time. And good luck on your midterm. Okay, wait. Level 12? Level 13? Level 14! It's a jolly cat tag! Wait, is that the final... Is that the final one? Are we halfway done with this? I thought we had like 5 more to go. We have normal. Foil holographic. Oh wait, that is it! Okay! We only have to do this one more time. We're actually halfway done. No, we're not done. We're halfway done. Basically. Look. We're halfway done. I was expecting... I thought that we had like 16 to go and not 14. Okay. If that's the case, then... How many level 11s did we need to generate? Well, I guess we generate level 10s. So... 2 level 10s makes a level 11. 4 level 10s make a level 12. 8 level 10s make a level 13. So 16 10s make a level 14. So we gotta do this, like, give or take 16 more times. Why do you need 2 jollies? To see what happens! We gotta see if there's anything past this, or if the game will just break. Alright, I'm guessing boom. Look, if I'm fine with it going boom, I just gotta know what happens. Okay. Whenever you beat a boss blind, you make a double tag. So just to save up on pointers, we're gonna do that. Boop! Nice. You know, a modest amount. But if PC go boom, you could get hurt. It's fine. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, or whatever. Let me just move this cotton candy right here and sell. Nice. A glitched DNA? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay, okay. Nothing catching my eye here. Not allowed. I'll be fine. More consumable slots I'll take. I have this one D&D boss idea that I'll never get to use. It's the D&D boss, the whole big bad guys, the DM. The whole reason for being evil is because they don't want you to leave their ultimate ability is simply changing dimensions. And you're just throwing hands with them in real life with downgraded versions of all your equipment, like healing is just a band-aid. You have cardboard versions of all your items, and your artificer gets a Nerf gun. So, like, moving the D&D game into a LARP session, is that what I'm getting? Yes. I mean, that'd be kind of funny. Like the DM just comes in with like a box full of like foam swords and water guns and like, so hey, what's all that for? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta worry about it. Yeah, yep. It'll be important later, but not now. Oh, I have a Perkio in the middle of this. I forgot. Just move that over here. I would mention this to my DM, but we do our D&D over Discord. So for like that kind of D&D session, like the DM like breaks into your house, like drags you from your chair and like forces you all into a room to play the game. Okay, hang on, let me move this over here. Cat tag. Boop. All right, well, now we wait. That's slightly hard, as all but one of us live in the UK. Home invasion simulator. Look, depends on how committed the DM is. I would see him doing that. Alright, well, if they're watching, I just gave them a great idea. Good luck to you. Dudley's probably asleep. Aw, darn. Let's see, what else can we talk about, chat? What else can we have up for discussion? Better not run, you better not hide, because the DM's coming to your house and dragging you tonight. It's like the most haunting version of Santa Claus. Instead of bringing you presents, he brings you to a LARP session. God, that... See, as it's 2 AM where I am and he needs a train to even get to me, I think I'm good. You never know, you never know. Alright, you know what? We are hitting the bottom of the barrel. I'm just gonna bring up a random topic generator. And see what happens. And these conversation starters are not great. Time freezes for everyone but you for 1 day. What do you do is one of the first things that I see. So there's our question. This isn't even the bottom of the barrel. It's just picking scraps off the street. No, this is just digging a hole where the barrel used to be. There's our question to answer. If time freezes for everyone but you, what do you do for a day? I plead the fifth or refuse to answer. Fair enough. This is a dumb question. Hang on, I've got to use my phone for this because I can't like move my mouse off of here. My lawyer advised me not to say. Let's see. I mean, we've already theorized what's gonna happen at this final cat tag. I guess the big question is, what are we gonna do after we figure out what happens? Realistically, sleep. Realistically, I think so. Just sleep however long you want to. Well, what you'll see immediately gets executed. I feel like, yeah, that kind of question is really, like, you're asking, like, to see the worst in whoever you're asking that question to. Like, no consequences. What do you do? But no, I think the actual answer that anyone's gonna give you is like, I don't know, fuck, sleep? I don't know. Just do whatever. You know? Like, I think that is the only answer that, like, you would get. That'd be the most common answer, I think. Okay, well, we got past that question. Let's bring up more. FBI sting operation ass question. I mean, no, it's definitely not. It's just a question that I'm asking you guys for no reason, and this conversation may or may not be recorded. I would genuinely think you're the police if a random person asked me that. Yeah, like a random guy on the street, like, hey, if you had 24 hours where everyone was frozen in time but you, what would you do? What would you do? I'm like, if a random person asked me that on the street, I think I would just freeze up and be like, I don't know, I want to go, and walk away. Like, I am a heavy introvert. In real life, like, I cannot like have a regular conversation with like a random person. Like, I struggle with that genuinely. Like, whenever conversations like are happening around me, like, I'm mostly silent because I do not know how to like introduce myself into the conversation. Social anxiety passive activates, you must only flee. Like, yeah, like, how do you enter a conversation that's already happening, first off? And like, how do you like continue to take part in a conversation to whenever people like say, hang on, I gotta rephrase it. I was going in the, I don't know, I was trailing off. Like, how do you stay engaged in the conversation to where people are like, you okay? You haven't said anything in a while. Like, I don't know. I was just listening. I was just listening to the conversation to like think of something to say. acts like he's not possibly talking to 50 people. Like 5 seconds, 4 billion people could show up. Like, here's the thing about that, though. Like, my brain processes it. It's just like words on a screen. It's not like I'm actually like, in a conversation with multiple people like that. Like, I can choose what I read and like what I can respond to. And yeah, it's not like a constant back and forth where I'm half afraid that I'm gonna get interrupted by something. Makes sense. Yeah, it's like a text almost. But yeah, real life conversations, like I get nervous. I'm quiet most of the time. Like I only really talk whenever there's silence and like I have something that I do want to bring up. Because like I'm taught, like I don't know about you guys, but I've been taught to like let someone finish what they're saying, then say your piece. And it's like a back and forth like that. But it seems like conversations is just a lot of like interjecting between people. And like there's no actual space for me to have any kind of dialogue. And then I get blamed whenever I'm not saying anything because I'm trying to be polite. Like you're told it's rude to interrupt. But then you also get questioned for when you're not interrupting. That's respectful on your part. Like I don't know if like I don't know if other people like were just raised to be able to like interject in a conversation like that, or if like that's like some kind of skill that's lost when people grow up. I'm going to get a snack. Go for it. Like it is clicking a cat on a screen. Like there's not gonna be any interesting developments going on in the game. Just Ace Attorney, hold it. If I could do like Ace Attorney, like hold it, and just everyone pauses. Actually, no, I think that would just make me even more nervous. Hold it! Everyone looks at me. Never mind. Hey, people who interrupt, it's rude. Like, are you not taught that interrupting is rude? But then, like, as you grow up, you interrupt people all the time, and that's apparently how a conversation is? What is talking to people like? Should I just change the stream category to just talking? I feel like that is what's happening now. Like it's not like any good gameplay. It's just me holding a button on the screen. If you're asked to jump in, that's different. Right, like if someone invites you to feel free to say anything if I'm like missing anything or if something I say is wrong. Like, if you're given the invitation, like, that's when you can do that. But if not, then, like, you hold your peace and you just say whenever it's quiet. Or whenever, like, the other person's finished talking. It's basically just talking. Right? Hang on. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. Because, like, this isn't Balatro. This is cat tag. Is that not a category that I can do? Oh wait, just chatting. It's just chatting, not yeah, there we go. Yeah, cat tag simulator with a bunch of talking. Might as well change the stream title. Or stream category. There it is. Let's see. You know what? Talking about that does actually kind of give me a segue into a anecdote, I guess. Hang on. Let me finish up this first. Let me finish up this, and then I'll talk about the thing I wanted to talk about. Okay. Okay. Alright, we got a level 10 from that. And then a bunch of others. Alright. Quintuple tag. Create. At tag. Create. Okay. Now that we're waiting, now I can talk about the thing I wanted to talk about. And I forgot it. Nope, I remember it. My memory sucks. We're talking about, like, conversation stuff. It brings me up to, like, whenever I had to take a speech class in high school. Like, it was a required credit. I think it was, like, speech and health that you had to get that you had to get credit for. Like, you were able to just, like, take, you were able to take speech in, like, one semester and health in the other semester. And whenever I finished first semester and I was able to go into second semester, I was going into speech from health. Honestly, had a great time in health. The teacher knew, like, we were doing this for the credit and, like, didn't make anything very difficult at all. It was basically a free period where I could just catch up on other schoolwork because for some reason I decided to take almost all advanced classes. But yeah, we go into speech class. I get introduced to the teacher. I'm obviously not gonna name any names. Like, he introduces us to the class. Or he introduces the class. But he decides to, like, make everyone take the class seriously. Like, we all wanted to, like, be serious about a speech class. So he made things, like, not necessarily difficult, but he made everything tedious to, like, a very huge fault. Like, a lot of the class was, like, watching, like, whatever videos about, like, speech and, like, body language and stuff like that. And he just had everyone, like, watch the video, answer notes along with it. And that's not the bad part. The bad part is he would not allow anyone to, like, do anything else after they finish the work. Like, you could finish the work early, and you still wouldn't be allowed to, like, read or work on any other assignments for other classes. Like, no, you had to sit there still and watch, like, the rest of the video and pretend to be engaged with the class. And that was so annoying. Especially for me, because I cannot physically just sit still and, like, do nothing and stare into space. Like, when there's other stuff that I could be doing, I want to do that. Those classes fucking sucked. Like, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. I have a lot of stuff to say on this class, and I'm probably gonna be able to get to say it all in this stream. But yeah, I physically could not just sit there and just stare into nothing. Because, like, that's not how my brain works. I need something to do, otherwise I am just going to, like, lose my mind. Hang on. There we go. Can we do that? There we go. Honestly, I agree. Like, I feel like it is a crippling waste of time to just sit there and watch, like, whatever educational video is on the screen, especially when I'm already done. Like, I could be, like, trying to read. Like, I finished everything, I opened a book. He, like, clocks in my movement out of the corner of his eye and is like, no, put the book away, we are engaging with the video. And, oh, 01135, thank you for the follow. Where was I? Like, he clocked me out of the corner of his eye and he's like, put the book away, we're engaging with the video right now. And I try to explain, like, I finished the assignment. I'm just trying to read, or I'm trying to do work for other classes. He's like, no, this is speech class. You have to engage with the video. Oh, Blue Guy, thank you for the follow. Oh god, I lost my train of thought again. And he's like, no, you gotta watch the video, participate in the class. In the back of my head, I'm like holding myself back from saying anything remotely hurtful, because that's not how I've been like brought up. That's not how I've been taught to like treat adults with. That's so mean. Why wouldn't he let you do the work for other classes if you're done? That's what still boggles my mind. Like, I'm done with the assignment. The class, for me, can wait until like the video's done, because I know there's other people who still need to finish that up. Even when it's the end of class and there's literally nothing to do, he wouldn't let me, or I don't think even anyone else. I don't know if he targeted me specifically. I don't think he did. I think this was like a thing he did for every class. Do you have any excuse for this? All he said was like, focus on the class, stuff like that. Not exactly like just focus on the class, but like it was more along the lines of like, we are here for a speech class. We are not here for any other class. I think he said like the beginning of the semester, like, we're not here. This is not a free period. If he targeted you, that's mean. I know teachers do target people. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. And I don't want to ever come to that kind of presumption about someone, like I'm getting targeted. Let me weigh that down. Okay. Strict teachers that have no reason to be strict are so annoying. Like, exactly. Especially when it's for a required credit that they know, like, no student is going to be, like, engaged in to that degree. Like, if a student wants to be engaged in that, great. But, like, for the vast majority of students in there, they were there because it was required. And... God, where was I going? This kept up for most of the semester, and like not even halfway through, I was fed up. Like, I think I wrote like a very well worded like essay, like stating everything wrong I had, everything that I God, I can't think because I'm getting angry just remembering everything. Everything that I felt was wrong with like his teaching method in the class. I didn't send it. I think that was more like a therapeutic thing that I wanted to write down, like get out of my system. Did anything happen after? Oh, don't worry. I'm not done with this story by a long shot. Like, this is basically my whole experience with this kind of class. And for... Let me see. Where's a good place to pick this up? Okay. For, like, the beginning of every class, like, he had us, like, write down a entry, like, with a, I guess, icebreaker, for lack of a better term. And one of the questions was, like, God, I can't even remember it. I don't think I can even, like, give, like, a good... like analogy or like anything similar for it, but it was something like personal that I was not comfortable with writing down. So what I just wrote down was like, I don't appreciate being asked a question like this, and I doubt that many students are either. I would appreciate it if this kind of question wasn't asked again. And here's the thing, my response still answered the prompt. So, wait, I think I remember the question now. It was like, what do you not... Nope, I can't remember. I lost it. But bottom line is, my question still answered the prompt, and I was able to turn that in. But like, when we go to like submit them, because we do like them in bunches, I think. So when the time came to like submit it in, like at the end of one class, I got pulled aside. You still did it without exactly meaning to. No, I made sure that it meant to. Because I still wanted to earn credit for it because it was still a class and it still affected my GPA. So I still wanted to do enough to not like lower it by any meaningful amount. But I get pulled aside and he said that, and I quote, that he felt insulted by the response that I put down. I did not use any harmful language. I was trying to be the most respectful and like cordial phrasing with the response that I put in. And he pulled me aside and said that he felt insulted about the response and that I would not be getting credit for that kind of response. Like, I do my best to like respect my teachers because I know they're dealing with like hundreds of kids. But like, not only telling me that he felt insulted about it, but also saying that I wouldn't be getting credit about it, like, sent me over the edge. This is the first and I think only time in my life that I have like felt the need to go to like a higher up in the school and tell them about what happened. Let's see. God, I'm trying to think again. So I try to go, I think, to my counselor. Yeah, I try to go to my counselor and tell them like, hey, I did this prompt for this speech class, and he said he felt insulted by it. And even though that he could feel that way all he wants, I still answered the prompt within the parameters that he asked. And the counselor looked at it, went over it, and they're like, well, okay, I could see how he felt insulted like that. I'm like, no, I don't. How he feels doesn't matter about it. He can be insulted all he wants, but I still answer the question within the parameters. And honestly, this guy isn't like an adult. He should not be trying to pick a fight with like a high schooler. Like, I was basically also an adult. I think this was like, I can't remember the grade, but it was one of the later years in high school. It's like a 15-year-old response. Like, and the counselor said, like, I could see how he felt that way. And I tell them, like, no, that doesn't matter. I still responded to the question in a manner that he should still accept. There was no harmful language or anything like that in there. And it's like for 5 minutes, it's like this back and forth between me and this counselor. And it eventually goes nowhere. So I end up having to like have a meeting with the, I think, what's the term? It was the admin or something like that of the school. So I'm like there with my parents. I fill in my parents about the situation. And like they feel the same as me. Like there was no harmful language. This was perfectly like acceptable. There was no way that like you would have to want to find something wrong with it to feel insulted by that. And we go to a meeting with them. At least your parents agreed with you. Yeah, like I'm grateful for my parents agreeing with me. I don't think I would have like been able to resolve the situation if I didn't have like the help of my parents. And we have a meeting with the admin, and they're basically saying the same thing. I think the only reason like it actually got anywhere was because my parents were there and they were arguing on my behalf with them. But eventually, we have the meeting with them, And a few days pass. Oh, it's really Ham009. Thank you for the follow. Eventually, like, few days pass. We're getting a response. I get an email, and the consensus of that whole, not confrontation, that whole meeting was that the teacher, in all of his grace, they didn't phrase it like that, but like the teacher is allowing me to redo the prompt and get credit back for that. And we're like, no, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna suffice. I answered it, and I should get the full credit for that response that I gave. So like, again, my parents have to like step in, because apparently, like a high school student with a very good GPA and like no record of any like misdemeanors or anything like that in the school isn't enough. So my parents have to step in again. And like the following week, I get another email, and it's like, okay, the teacher's accepted it. And like, cool. Sucks that it took this long for that to get updated, but great. I hate when some adults are just a kid that lived longer, like their mentality never matured at all. Yeah, like this was not like an adult in like their like 20s or 30s. Like this person was like almost middle-aged, like experienced, and like used to dealing with a bunch of kids and like a bunch of rowdy kids. Like they should have been able to like not see any kind of like ill intent from that. And, like the whole process I think took like a little over a week to do, like to get through. And yeah, that teacher, I think that's the only teacher that I like physically like ever had any kind of altercation with, ever got mad at. I'm sure he was just really pissed off that one day. No, this was a continuing thing. Which kind of brings me over to the next story, which is in the same class. Not even like a few months later down the line. He probably just hated kids. No, here's the thing. He was fine, like, with most of the class. Maybe he was targeting me. I don't know. I think maybe he was just that strict. I don't know. He's telling me he double, triple, and quadruples down on it. Right. Like, he did not back down on any of that. But, like, there was nothing wrong with it. Are you sure he wasn't targeting? It sounds like he was. I don't know. I think like me doing stuff in like a way that wasn't with the norm that he was used to, like made him feel like he needed to step in, even though like it was perfectly fine. Okay. Let's not talk about like whether I got targeted by my teacher or not. But let's just talk about like the next story that I have. It was like a presentation, like a video presentation where you like describe how to do something. You know, like that whole like explain to me how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but like you have to like specify the steps. It was that kind of thing. We had to do like we had to make a video like that was a few minutes long, explaining how to do something in a generally specific way, not like overly specific to where you gotta be like, grab the knife in your right hand with all 5 fingers and put the knife into the jar of peanut butter and scoop out some peanut butter on the butter knife. It was nothing like that, just like general how to do this. So I decided to do like how to make a turkey sandwich. And I decided to actually have some creative liberty here and make it in Minecraft. So what I did was I went on a creative world where I where I built like I think it was made out of concrete and sand, like a slice of bread. And what I did was I had like layers of the ingredients of the sandwich, just like on scaffolding, like as concrete powder, so that they'd fall on the sandwich. And I'd like explain like how to make the sandwich, like what ingredients you're using, like I guess technically background for it, like why I'm making the turkey sandwich and like why I'm just making the presentation on it like that. Like that kind of stuff. That was what was required in the assignment. And so I just explained it, and you know, layer by layer, made the sandwich. And I honestly, like, I had fun with that, because this was still, like, when I was, like, making streams and videos early on. And, like, this was probably my first, like, one of my first experiences, like, says, like, editing a video in any kind of capacity. That sounds fun. I did have fun doing it. So I make the video, I make sure that it's within, like, the correct time frame, because, like, it had to be, like, a few minutes long and not, like, less than that. Like, there was a marker of where, like, how long your video had to be. So, like, I make the video, I edit it, and I actually think I like the end of it. Like, my final step was, like, to eat it. And what I did was just, I put a bunch of TNT in front of the sandwich, and I just blew it up. I even made, like, a small, like, kitchen set, like, in Minecraft, with, like, all the ingredients laid out on item frames. Hang on, I need to get some water. Honestly, that sounds really enjoyable. I wish I could, like, find the video, because, like, I'm kind of proud of it. Yeah. The time to present comes around, and you're allowed to, like, step out the classroom if you don't want people to, like, see your reaction to the video being made, or to the video on the screen. So I was able to, like, just step out. No, that was throwing live explosives into it, not eating it. Look, there's no way to, like, eat the concrete and stuff in Minecraft, so, like, exploding it was kind of my best alternative. But yeah, presentation comes around, I step out the room, the video's played, I go back in. Everyone liked it, because, like, a lot of it was just people generically explaining it. Explaining how to do a thing. If it works, it works. Right, and it worked. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. I made sure that this was all within, like, the requirements of the assignment. Like, I made sure to read, like, line by line. There's nothing that said, like, I could not, like, take creative liberty and do it in Minecraft instead of real life. But yeah, presentation's done, class ended. I think I do pretty good. I get my stuff ready, I get ready to leave. Teacher says, like, teacher calls me back, to hang back after class. And they're like, I recognize that you put a lot of work into this, but the idea of this was to do this, like, real life, kind of thing. I'm like, no, this was all allowed in the assignments. He's like, look, it might not technically say in the assignment that you're not allowed to do this, but for the sake of the speech class, you have to do this in real life. I'm like, no, I'm, like, this was, like, I'm kind of proud of myself for this, but, like, it was one of the first moments that, like, I actually put my foot down and, like, no, like, this was allowed. You cannot, like, not accept this as a assignment for a grade. Yeah, we're in the fine print. And it's a back and forth again with this teacher. I'm like, no, this was allowed in the assignment. You cannot make me do this again because there's nothing wrong with it. And eventually, like, he puts his hands up in surrender, and he's like, all right, we'll accept this. I'll grade it as it is. Fine. Now, and, like, I'm not even exaggerating too much. Like, he literally put his hands up in surrender. He was like, all right. And thank God, like, he gave me, like, an A for that. Because if he didn't, and I saw something in the assignment where, like, he marked off points for that, I was gonna have another problem with this guy. If I was a teacher and a kid did that, I'd be proud, honestly. And, like, I put a lot of work into it. I know it didn't seem like a lot of work. It's not really a lot of work to, like, have concrete powder on scaffolding and have it fall. But, like, I was proud of that because I was like, you know what? I'm taking this and making it, like, my own kind of special thing. He taught you self-esteem. No, he taught me how to put my foot down. That's what he did. That Barbie girthy. It does look like I punched the top right of my screen and it just broke, didn't it? But yeah. Thank God, like, end of the day, I got my A on that assignment and I was able to move on from that class. But yeah, that whole class made me unreasonably angry because of the amount of BS that I did. You deserved it. You did the assignment. Like, I had fun doing that assignment. Like, I liked doing that assignment. I think for, like, the actual turkey, I had a bunch of chickens fall down and then Slash killed them for, like, the turkey on the sandwich. Hang on, let me make the next cat tags. Nope, wrong thing. Anger +4. And it sucked because, like, I couldn't express it without, like, worry of being, like, written up for something. It didn't state it had to be IRL. Right, and that's the point that I made. That's the point that I made until he eventually gave up on trying to make me do it over. But yeah, that story, I honestly wanted to tell that story for a while because, man, once again, siding with you on that. Not the chicken genocide sandwich. Look, there wasn't any turkeys, and I didn't want to, like, drop pink concrete onto the sandwich because, like, that looked gross when I experimented with that. But yeah. I still have one more small thing. Well, small story. Spring break's starting to roll around. And, like, it's the point where, like, all classes are, like, not really doing anything. Like, the teachers are kind of just letting the class do whatever because they know they're fed up too. They wanna have a week off. Speech class rolls around. Almost the same thing. Almost. The teacher brought, like, a bunch of, like, I guess speech board games? Social board games. Stuff like that. And they're like, you guys, if you want to participate, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And then he looked to me specifically and said, like, you're allowed to, like, do whatever and read or whatever. He brought out, like, clues or something. Yeah, something like that. It was a bunch of board games that I really don't even know the names of. But yeah, he said, like, specifically, like, I can read, I can do whatever. So I bring out my Switch because I brought my Switch to school because, like, it's the end of the week before spring break. Like, it's not that unbelievable that a student would bring, like, their game to school. It seems a little risky. No, it was the end of spring break, and not the end of spring break. It was the end of the week before spring break. And, like, every other class that I went to was fine with me doing it because there was literally no assignments to do. But him in particular, he saw me playing the game and he was like, no, put that thing away right now. I'm like, what's the problem with it? You said I could do whatever. And he said, no, I said that you could read. I did not say that you could play on your game or whatever. I am flabbergasted at that point because, like, what's the difference to you? Physically, what is the difference to you? What does it matter what I'm doing? You said that I didn't have to participate in those games. So what is the physical difference? I didn't say all this out of utter, like, perplexion for what he just said. And, like eventually, and the class rolls around. I'm like, okay, I'm fed up. I'm leaving. Like I was having a like fun day, like talking with classmates and playing my games, and yeah, this guy wanted to make another problem out of nowhere because I was playing on my Switch instead of reading. Even though I wasn't doing any kind of required reading, it was a book that I was reading for fun. He just didn't like fun. I guess not. He didn't like fun that he didn't approve. And once again, I get pulled aside at the end of class. He's like, "You're lucky that I didn't confiscate that because of the stunt you just pulled." I'm like, stunt that I pulled? I'm sorry, but I was just playing on my Switch. You said I was allowed to. You said I was allowed to do whatever. He said, no, I said that you were allowed to read. And if it weren't spring break, I would be confiscating that. I'm like, no. But I didn't want to escalate the situation any further. Otherwise, I feel like he was gonna actually confiscate it. And I would have to like go up the ladder again to get him to give me my Switch back. From my experience with those things, they're pretty fragile. I had like a case for it and everything. Like I was making sure that I wasn't like just having like the Switch itself in my bag. But yeah, this was completely unreasonable. No excuse there. Like that's kind of what was going on in my head. What is the physical difference to you on whether I am reading this clearly like fantasy book that does not have any real educational value, and even if it was, what does it matter to you? Like you are playing this like weird board game with the class. I'm not disturbing anybody. Either way, I was gonna be quiet. I was gonna have the volume completely off and just playing my game, doing nothing. And yeah, I'm still angry about this, even though this was like, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago. And yeah, I mean, beyond that, there wasn't too many other issues with this teacher, other than like the constant small thing of that I'm not allowed to do other classwork. That's not even a small thing. That was a huge thing for me. Because I'm like physically, like I know all the other things I could be doing, but I am not allowed to. And that constantly like ate at me, like you're wasting time, you're wasting time, you're wasting time. You could be doing other work from this class. And that caused me almost physical pain because I'm being forced to just sit there. Like it got to the point whenever it was cold out, like I would have a very long beanie on just so that I could have an AirPod in my ear so that I could like at least have something to focus my attention on after that. Like so I could play like music or a podcast or something to like make my brain not like cause my body to start like, I don't know, like shaking or something. Like it caused me, it felt like I was physically being restrained, not being able to work on other stuff. Like I wanted to be productive in school, like I wanted to make sure that I was utilizing all of my time wisely, and I was physically unable to do that because of a teacher and his rule? No, I'm sorry, but I need constant, like my brain constantly needs something to do. And it just ate at me. Unrelated, but I love how Chad's blurry face is just staring this whole time. Right? It's like hilarious. I had this one coding teacher that was like this too. Example, a sub let us switch seats and do whatever, but when she found out about it, we all got in trouble because this is her class and we should follow her rules. When the person currently in charge said you could do whatever. Oh my god, yeah. My coding, I had a coding teacher. They were great. One time a teacher asked me for homework they never gave me because I was absent. I told them they never gave it to me, but they still messaged my mom. At that point, like, if they message your mom and like they know that you're absent, like, there should not be any kind of problem about that. Like, that is actually ridiculous. Oh man, right. I just remembered another thing about this class. Like, it actually got to the point because I was taking, what was it? What's the term for it? Like, you're able to go to like the nearby community college and take classes there for some of your classes. Like for some college credit and stuff like that. And I was in the middle of like writing an essay for, I think, an English class at that college. Dual credit, that's what it was called. Yeah, I was taking a dual credit class for literature, I think, or English, whatever the term for it was. I was writing an essay for it, and like I liked this class. It was difficult, but like I liked it because I found that I was pretty good at writing essays. And I like knew like basically the formula, quote unquote, on how to write a decent essay. But like it was taking up a lot of time, and I knew I wouldn't be able to get anything done at that class, and I was at like near my breaking point for that class. And I like, with permission from my parents, because like I don't want them to just like get a call like I was absent for X class out of the blue. But like I got permission from my parents to just skip that class and like go to like a coffee shop or nearby the college or whatever to work on that, because there was nothing for that class that needed to get done. And like I could afford to do that, and I wanted to do that. And my parents knew like the strain that class was causing me, even though it's a required credit that should be like the easiest thing on earth. And they let me go to like a nearby coffee shop or by the college. And yeah, I was able to just write for that essay. I was able to get like an insane amount done. Like just being able to be left to my own devices. Like that is the like overall thing that I learned from that class, is that if I'm left to my own devices, I somehow do way better than like if I ever asked anyone for anything. Which is not a good lesson. Like, I know that like if I need help, I need to ask someone for help, and I should ask someone for help. Like that class, like not even purposefully, taught me that like sometimes people are just gonna make things worse for you for no reason. Which I don't feel good about. Like, I recognize that is not a lesson that anyone should have to learn. Or that should even be, like, real. But that is what ended up happening to me with that class. People want to be a nuisance for the simple reason of being a nuisance. And like, at the beginning of the class, like first day in the class, like this guy talked about like all of the places that he went to, like to get his degree or whatever, and like all the people that he knew. We're like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Like also this guy is taught to do this kind of class. This class is maybe not gonna be like the toughest class, but it's maybe not the easiest class, but it's like it should be well structured at least, and like well done. That's not the experience I had. It was just watching videos, writing like fill in the blanks on a piece of paper, and like waiting to be told like, okay, last 5 minutes of class, you guys can do whatever for the last 5 minutes of class. Like that was the general experience that I had there. Man, that whole story, I guess story section, took me like an hour. Okay. I think I'm glad that I was able to like physically get all of that off my chest. I've told that to a few other people, but like, I don't know. I don't think I've still like fully let go of that. Even though I guess I shouldn't be trying to forget that, but like I want to forget that. But yeah. That was my experience in a speech class. 13% less emotional trauma. Ugh. Anyways, cat tags. Like, I don't know where to even pick up like the game from that whole thing. God, was there anything else from that class that I wanted to, or like that I have to talk about? I don't think so. All right. Well, yeah. Let's just finish this off. Let's just finish this off, and then let's see where we're at. Like in terms of progress to getting this cat tag done. Okay. Blurry. So level 14, level 12, level 11, level 10, level 8, level 7, level 4. Man, how close until level 15, cat? We have. Well, technically we're well past halfway. If that gives you any kind of idea. But yeah, it's very, like, tedious isn't exactly the word, but this is time consuming for sure. It's just Minecraft enchant simulator, kind of. Like, every round of this gives me, like, at least one level 10. So, like, 2 level 10s to make a level 11, 2 level 11s to make a level 12, so on and so forth until you get to level 14. Eventually, we'll get there. I mean, I'm hoping it'll be today. Think about some good things to equal it out. Hang on. Oof. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Let's not get out of. Let's get out of high school, I guess. Playing this ever so slightly reduced your social anxiety. I mean, kind of. It's not like I was holding on to it like it was a grudge. Because again, I've like voiced this to other people, and they've also been on my side. It's weird, like, I can't really memorize like too many things of like good events. I think like we are like forced to memorize like the bad stuff to a T. Like the good stuff, it just flies by and you can't really get too many details from it. How do we only remember the bad stuff in our lives but none of the good? I think because like the good, like we're having a lot of fun and we don't like remember too much of like the actual events, only that we had fun. I think that's like the bigger takeaway. But like for the bad stuff, you got to think about why it's bad. Like what happened to make you feel that way and what happened to like get that to become a bad memory. And I'm drawing a blank again. I think like since like getting that off my chest, like it's not like my mind's just clear right now. All right. Well, anyone got any suggestions on what we can talk about? And welcome to Open Up the Floor. What are your thoughts on heavily toasted marshmallows to the point of it being burnt? That's a good one. Like completely charred and like not like looking like straight up lava, but like completely charred all around. I think that it's okay. Like I'm not like gross, get that out of my face kind of way, but like I don't care for it. But I do like just how on the inside it's like completely gooey. Like I do like my marshmallows with like a little bit of char on them, just because I like the smoke flavor. But like when it's too much, like yeah, that's like overpowering, and I can't really taste any of the actual marshmallow. You deserve immediate execution. Gordon Ramsay should smite you where you stand. Like Gordon Ramsay enters the chat, somehow makes himself a mod, and then bans you. Like what? Gordon Ramsay, you had a Twitch account? Like what if Gordon Ramsay all this time is like a Twitch moderator? Am I weird to say I kind of enjoy burnt stuff? I like some kind of like smoky flavor with stuff, but like not when like it's like too much of it. Like not like completely like burnt to a crisp. I mean that's an over exaggeration, but like yeah, I like only a little bit of smoke flavor. I think that's different than like burnt. Gordon Ramsay invades your home and stabs you. Like it's burnt, and just runs towards you. God, I think I've marathoned almost all of Kitchen Nightmares. Like I think I could tell you like so many just plots of it. One time my mom forgot to turn off the stove for a soup to the point the liquid completely evaporated and the veggies turned to charcoal. That's a cartoonishly... That is a cartoon level of, like, cooking mess up. I ate those and didn't hate it. If they just straight up turned to charcoal, I don't know if you should eat them. The burnt veggies are salty as fuck, though. I mean, all of, like, the flavors in the soup probably just went onto the veggies because they had nowhere else to go. like you, it's free firewood. I have a good rest of your stream. All right, thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Oh my god, that's funny. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, chat. I'm sure this will be. I don't think that'll be done before I'm back, but we'll see. But I will return shortly. I'm back. Oh, it's not working. Oh my god. It keeps doing this. I have to generate a new cat tag. Because for some reason it always leaves one out. Okay, now we set it back up. Also, it's not like a auto clicker app. I've just like set a keybind on my keyboard and then just weight it down. Okay. I mean, yeah, we've kind of just been do-it-yourself auto clicker. I mean, it works. Like, you cannot deny that this works, you know? One level 1 tag blocking the rest. Yeah, it's sad. It's very sad. He's back. I'm back. I am back. Here to not do anything else, because this just does it itself. Level 1 cat blocks the way. Quick! Quick, Rayquaza, use Hyper Beam! This is so wholesome. I mean, yeah, we've just been having like good conversations, like just back and forth with chat, as we just let this go and do its thing. I would watch this with Jen's Almanac. Yeah. It's like one of the extensions for Cryptid, right? I didn't want to add any more mods to this until it's until we finish this, because I do not want to risk any save data getting corrupted. Because we are halfway done. We are past the halfway point. And if that all resets, like, I think I would just quit and not touch this ever again. It's just Cat with Yap podcast. I mean, yeah, it's basically a one-person podcast. That's... Yeah, it's just a one-person podcast. It's just a one-person podcast. As just with cat noises in the background. Yeah, we got past the story time arc. Anyone else got any topics that we can just brainstorm and talk about? I got a good idea to improve stream retention. Oh, let me hear it, because like otherwise it's just holding left click on the top right. Let's see. Maybe that's that one. All right. What if? All right. Hearing this, what if? Just watch me play Balatro in the Cryptid Discord. We just like pull up more Balatro as more Balatro's going on. If I could do that, I don't know how to set up multiple when I do. Do I? I stream it, just put on mainstream, everyone watches Balatro. Streamer watching streamer, just like a whole like, just like a TikTok like sensory deprivation like Reddit story, Minecraft parkour. The solution to this problem is simply having more of the problem. I don't think that's quite the solution. Also, I think I have to like focus on this window at all times. Otherwise, yeah, I do have to focus on this window at all times because I have to click on it. We can't just watch you make cat tags forever. I mean, it's been pretty good so far, to be fair. Like, we've managed it. And you know, we made substantial progress in just one stream. He's out here slaving away. And by slaving away, we mean just typing a few letters on a keyboard, pressing enter, and then holding left click. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hold. 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 One level 13. 75% of the way there? I think. Yeah, that's 75%, right? That marks 75%, because we only need one more. Okay, hang on. Let's play a few rounds so that we can get more pointers. I don't like how low they're getting. Alright, just win this real quick. It's obviously not gonna be like e to the power of e, whatever number, times e to the power of e. It's good enough, though. Just good enough. Also, I just kind of want to bring attention to the ungodly amount of money we have. Like, that alone, like, if anyone tried to visualize that. He clicked, the crowd goes wild, he played one singular card. 2 more hours ago, approximately? I think so. Less, honestly. I'm happy to forcefully play Balatro for a long time just so people don't get bored. I think we've managed to just do this good enough with commentary. Let's see. I don't think I've ever just put Discord up on the stream. Like, I'm worried about like doing the wrong thing, and then just like doxing everyone I know. I'm just gonna stay away from that for now until I know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. What's your favorite game excluding Cat Tag Clicker? Sonic Unleashed, which we just finished playing a few days ago. Because obviously, like, Unleashed Recompiled came out, and I was like, okay, gonna play this now. I need to. Nostalgia, and good music, and fun gameplay. I think, we can't watch this forever. I beg to differ. Cat Tag Combine. Brand Vibe, thank you for the follow. At least use incantation. Which one is that? Oh my god, this thing is... Sanity is cool. Nah, it's fine. Sanity's cool, sure, but losing it's a good one. Losing it's even cooler. I'm sure at some point someone scored a high enough number that if visualized it can wrap around the earth thousands of times. I'm pretty sure that's always happened. I literally just watched like the YouTube video like an hour ago and now here for the live. Well, welcome. We are now, we're now just clicking the cat tag until it combines. We are officially past 75%. And we reached the halfway point, like, I want to say like not even half an hour ago. So theoretically, we could get this done within the hour. Incantation's the mod that lets you stack cards. Oh! I know a way to improve the stream. Alright, hit me with it. Subway Surfers. I mean, we've had that suggestion. Just put up like a Subway Surfers just somewhere on the screen. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I could just put up a GIF of that. Maybe download NoPS plus handy mods to go to unsafe mode, then we won't need to watch this tag animation. Again, I don't want to risk the save file getting corrupt with any way. People said I would never accomplish anything in my life. Yeah, look at me. I'm combining cat tags for over 2 hours. Yeah, I've definitely made it in life. This is the defining moment that really kicked me off as a content creator. Please? You gonna... Maybe an auto clicker? I already have an auto clicker set up. Lemon's the cat tag guy. Like, that's all that's like underneath like the underneath the heading for my channel. Like, the cat tag guy. That's it. That's all that there is. Let's see. Oh, it finished. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Hold. Just hold. Just hold. 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 Are you guys holding? You guys better be holding. Making number go up should not have 8.4k people willingly watch it. Right? Like that is genuinely just like the amount of people that have watched that Cryptid video. Uh-oh. Hey, where'd the thing go? Hang on, I think I can reset where it is. Here we go. There it is! Okay, give me 1 second. Oop. Alright, there we go. Now the retention rate just skyrocketed. There we go. Audience engagement is now through the roof. We've done it. We've done it. We've mastered Balatro Cryptid. Where's my Minecraft parkour? God damn it. Okay. Fine. 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 Wait, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? What's the thing that lets me put it? Okay. Oh, everyone hold again. Everyone hold again. Continue to hold until I say we're good. Okay, okay, you can stop holding. Stop holding. Okay, okay. Hold. Wait, no, hold again. Hold again. Hold again. Forget what I said. Hold again. Hold again. Okay, there we go. Me. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we got full audience retention. There we go. Where's my oddly satisfying videos? No, no. The screen is already being taken up. He's hogging all the internet. There. Where's my Reddit story? I mean, we already had our Reddit story technically earlier, if you think about it. Oh god, I can see that being like turned into that kind of video where the story I just told gets put on a Reddit video. Oh great. Well, if anyone does that, you need to credit me. If anyone's gonna try to do that, you are crediting me. Remove Minecraft, put Raffle video. Where's like the hydraulic press videos? Where's like the metalworking videos? Where's the factory production? And my dopamine receptors are frying by the second. It's fine. It's cat tag. We're doing cat tags. Where's my Doug video? Where's the Gmod moments? I'm having a seizure. The Subway Surfers is such a low frame rate. Where's my actual stimulating Cryptid? Oh, you're looking at it. You're looking at it. Like, look at the cat tags combining and tell me that this isn't stimulating. It just attracted every single mental disease. Where's high quality pro Subway Surfers? No, this is only the finest of Subway Surfers in GIF format. I like that the Minecraft parkour is just the same, like hopping back and forth between the acacia blocks. Where's Subway Surfers, Minecraft parkour, metalworking videos, hydraulic press satisfying, and ASMR videos? I mean, we got 2 out of 5. I think that's gonna be enough. Where's the cube of acacia block? That's acacia wood that he's parkouring on. It's right there. He's jumping on it. What do you mean? It's right there. All right. Any other subjects? Any conversations? Any? Yeah. Anecdotes? Yeah. 40% failing grade death penalty. Bring it forth. There's not enough brain rot. We need more. Oh my god. How did we go from like conversation or like story time of me like struggling in a speech class in high school to brain rot on the screen as we're doing this? That's my job, coming to streams like this. I think we've devolved. We've devolved. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta vibe reset. I gotta vibe reset. Whew. Let's see. I said earlier my favorite game is Sonic Unleashed. I know that this is I know it's not like the best game of all time. If this was like a Discord call and not a stream, I would say put movie on. Honest, yeah. Yeah. He's considering another flight. Need to scroll TikTok. This is too boring. You've got it right here. You've got it right here. Where's me playing Balatro? Like, where's every streamer in existence on the screen while you're playing Balatro and doing this? Uh-oh, the cat tags ran out. There we go. I gotta stay on subject. I gotta like not look at chat as I'm trying to like talk about it. Sonic Unleashed is my favorite game. It's obviously not a perfect game. I had a lot of stuff go wrong in my gameplay that actually like made me kind of mad. Like clipping through the wall in Eggman Land where, and I had to like no clip out of bounds, so I had to die and reset my score. If I didn't die there, I would have actually gotten an S rank. Like I died at a point prior to that, replaying it, and I still got an S rank because I was slightly like earlier in the level. But like the main thing I loved about the game was like the daytime stages. Obviously, specifically Rooftop Run was my favorite. And just the music of all of it was really, really good. And that was when Jason Griffith like nailed the voice of Sonic, which is sad because that was one of his last times being Sonic. Where's my duck simulator? Where's Thanos Snap? Are the cat tags even important anymore? Yes, they're the reason we're here. They're the whole reason that we're doing this. Do all this while telling another story, then we have 4 out of the 6 brain rot infinity stones. Let's see. Daytime stages, fun. Music, great. Night stages were more fun than I thought. I think that's partly due to the frame rate getting boosted and the game not chugging every time like you tried to attack as Sonic the Werehog. Your revenue is gonna shoot through the roof after this one. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, cat tag and cat tag and there we go. All right. I think like if I were to name like a objectively 10 out of 10 game like everyone could enjoy, that one's tricky. You can't really make a game that absolutely everyone's gonna love. I think a game that gets all of what it's trying to do right, though, would definitely have to be Nine Souls, which we also recently played. It sucks that the Nine Souls videos didn't get more report, because, like, honestly, that game was amazing. You got, like, perfect game right here. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. But Nine Souls got it right. I'm kind of sad that like it didn't get too much views, but honestly, that's fine. I loved playing the game, and I think that's enough for me. Ah, excuse me. And and like the story got it right. The music was great for, especially for every boss. They nailed like visual stuff for combat. Are you gonna stream Silksong when it comes out? 100% gonna stream Silksong when it comes out. Like I feel like I'm probably gonna do like a way longer stream than I usually do, just because I'm gonna get lost in Silksong. There we go. Like I had so much fun doing the boss fights, and then when we were on the final boss, like I legitimately took an hour and a half to beat it, but I still had fun every step of the way because the attacks were well telegraphed and the fight was fun. All right, we got one level 11 cat tag. We just gotta do that a few more times. We can get it this stream. We can absolutely get it this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and just make like 2 more quintuple tags. I can't do this. It's fine. You don't have to participate in this suffering as long as I can do this. I really hope Silksong comes out not during school so I can actually play it a lot. Yeah, I'm hoping that it comes out during a time like where I can focus on mostly just that, because I don't want to hit any spoilers. Because you know there's gonna be like a billion spoilers coming out about it once it does. Like, immediately you're gonna find like 5 videos on YouTube, like every boss in Silksong, and it's gonna have like every design of the boss on the thumbnail. And like people are gonna get mad because they got spoiled on what the bosses are. I'm just gonna play Balatro on my phone with this in the background. Doesn't YouTube have a thing where you can just block certain content, put Silksong on there? I did not know that you could do that. Like, I know you can like click on a video and like, but like don't show this kind of video anymore. But like at that point, wouldn't it be too late? You've already seen it. Even with Subway Surfers, I'm not stimulated yet. All right, hang on. I'm gonna actually turn off the parkour and Subway Surfers. I think it's getting to be too much. I think it's outstayed its welcome. You need to know the Hollow Knight story for Silksong. Somehow I never played it. I'm honestly not sure, because I'm not sure if Silksong's a prequel or a sequel to Hollow Knight. But honestly, you could watch like a Hollow Knight lore video if you really wanted to. But I think playing the game is like an unparalleled experience. Audience retention minus 95%. Look, this was never meant to be like fully engaging. This was meant to be like me doing a stupid thing for no reason. Like there was no incentive for me to do this. No one asked me to do this. I was like, ooh, how far did this go? And then I started doing it, and now we're here. Isn't Team Chair continuing everything they didn't have to do time to do in Silksong? I'm not sure. I want to say the general consensus is prequel, because that's what Hornet does between being born and stuff in the events of Hollow Knight, but I honestly don't know. Right, I don't either. It would make sense if it's a prequel, just because the area and the few clips that we've seen looks actually kind of developed and not like broken down. In my opinion, Hollow Knight's story is not the main appeal of a game. That's honestly fair enough. The gameplay, I think, is what sells it, as well as like the art style and music. They better expand Deep Nest and add the Bone Caverns and then improving the combat system. Yeah. Look, I remember seeing like someone said like there was a bone forest meant to be in the original Hollow Knight and Deep Nest, but they didn't have time to add it. That's honestly like terrifying to think about. All right, holds down. Heads or tails? Tails. I don't know. It was supposed to be worse than Deep Nest. I'm glad that they didn't do it, because I would not be able to sleep at night. I'm having flashbacks to when we nearly beefed it against Nosk in our Steel Soul run. Gambling our channel points. Oh wait, yeah. I actually suggested that a while ago, but we didn't have enough people in chat to do that. But I guess we do now? Ten should be enough. Okay, hang on. Is it vote or poll? What's the one that lets you gamble? What's the name of that command? I forget. Because we haven't done it in a while. It's not poll, it's not that. Prediction, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm looking forward for the way speedrunners abuse Silksong's advanced combat mechanic. Yeah, like people are definitely gonna abuse the physics in that. Let's go gambling. All right, I'll open up a prediction. It's gonna be heads or tails. Okay. You guys got 2 minutes to make your vote and bet on how many nats are gonna use. All right. Oh man, the last time we set up a poll was gonna... How many deaths this stream? Oh, I think that was for Doom. Let's see. Oh yeah, when we did the Celeste speedrunning arc. Okay, predictions up. Predictions up. There you go. And now I'm gonna hold this button down. And then I've got a coin right here. All right. Let's see. You know what? While we're waiting, I'm gonna go refill my water because I finished drinking all my water. I'm hydrated, but I need more hydration. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, we've got mostly even, which I guess makes sense. It's a coin flip. It's supposed to be 50-50. Isn't this fun? And look, we got nothing else to do. Chat might as well add to what's happening. I mean, it's a lot of clicks. It's totally fun. It's totally engaging. It's as engaging as you want it to be, you know? Like if you like watching, clicking on the top right of the screen for like 2 minutes at a time, and then followed by typing a little bit, and then doing that all over again, this is the stream for you. If that's not your thing, watch anyways. This is the most unhealthy thing ever, watching number go up, brain frying, or dopamine receptors erupting your brain, and then gambling addiction. I mean, we had some good story time. Now I'm drawing a blank on what else, what other story I can bring up, what else we can talk about. That was mostly just a therapy session. Let's see. Can't really think of anything else in high school that's as, like, insane as that. I guess not insane, but as, like, no insane as that. Still perplexed on how, like, a grown adult that's, I don't know, how a grown adult can, like, act like that to a student. And then for some reason the faculty trying to be on their side. Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, poll's over. Alright, where'd I put the coin? Found the coin. I was like, oh no, what'd I do? What'd I just do? Okay, flipping the coin. Everybody ready? I guess I can't really show it on screen, but just take my word for it. Okay. It is heads. It is heads. If you voted heads, good for you. If you didn't, well, you're broke. Heads has won. One more time. All right. We can do one more. There we go. 2 minutes to go. I have 0 points. Maybe you'll get like 15 when you'll get like the 15 when you watch the channel for X amount of time. Does anyone know like how that works? Like how much time has to pass before it like you just earn channel points? I've developed a severe gambling addiction. Every 5 minutes you earn a few points? Okay. Oh, hang on. Hold. There we go. Boop. Continue. No, continue. Oh my god. There it goes. I was waiting for this. For the cat tag or the heads or tails predictions. Either way, I could see how you could be looking forward to that. I think everyone's doing tails. If everyone does tails, then everyone wins. I mean, technically the wealth would be like apportioned between everyone. It would be evened out. Be poor like me. We're gonna have like the one person vote for heads and like get everyone's money. How do you calculate every minute of screen time to maximize max nat production to triple paying you like last time? I don't know, and I don't think I want that information to go out because I don't think I can have that triple trifecta happen again. That genuinely like messed up so much. That happened during 9 Souls, right? And then I ended up losing like almost like 5,000 gold or whatever the currency was. That sucked, but that was also hilarious. Well, gambling ruined the Nats economy. There was no economy to begin with. We can't break what's already broken. All right, we only have to do this cat tower like 2 or 3 more times after this, and then we will get the final tag, and we will see what happens. Imagine like the next update for Cryptid, they add another like edition, and I have to do all of this all over again. God, could you imagine? Look, if there's any developers for Balatro Cryptid, please don't make another edition. This has been enough for me. All right, create previous again. If you plan ahead enough, it shouldn't be too bad. But like, we've already maximized our efficiency with this, and it's still taking this long to do it. I didn't listen to the voices and didn't gamble. Oh, the poll's done. Okay. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? All right. Gonna flip the coin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is tails. You have achieved tails. The wealth gets portioned to the majority. Rip to that one guy. Why is always what I guess is wrong? Oh no. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Alright, well, we gotta keep going, right? I won 5 nats from that. Alright, well, do it again then. I'm poor. Look, but here's the thing. You'll... Like, only 99% of gamblers quit before they win it big, you know? And that statistic is definitely real. Surely if you do it again... Spending 500 on tails. If it's tails... If it's tails, you could increase your wealth. If it's not, then, uh-oh. I'm netless. Okay, we're finally getting to the negatives. Man, this... I guess I didn't really process how long each one takes, huh? We're already at 3 hours. Well, I guess 2 hours, 40 minutes, but, you know. Alright, we're on glitched. After glitched is... I want to say fragile. Please do one more coin flip after this. We got it. We got it. I need redemption. Okay. Oh, it's mosaic and then it's fragile, I think. No, it's oversaturated and then fragile. There's a lot of levels to this, okay? Boop. 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 Alright. One level 12. Look, all we need now is just one more level 12. And then we get ourselves to the final level, okay? We are nearly there. Loading 1881, thank you for the follow. We are so close to the end now. Create! Create like 2 more, why not? 3 more. Why not? Why not? Why not? We have enough pointers to do that. And now we wait again. Alright, well, the prediction's about to come to a close. Get your last votes in. I hope once you pass the final tag, it gives you cat tag 2 level 1. Well, then we just gotta keep going, I guess. Alright, the poll has... Or I guess your time to vote has passed. It is time to flip the coin once more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on, hang on. Got it. It is tails once more. Oh my god, the majority have voted correctly for tails. You've gotten tails once more. How the hydraulic present satisfying videos on screen one more time. Alright, alright. I hear you loud and clear, chat. We'll do one more. I hit 1k nats. Heads or tails? Your time starts now. Your time has now started. Did you try to put level 12 cat tag into the pointer or something? We did. All that happened was it made a card. It just made I put like cat tag level 2, put cat tag level 3. It just made a 2 of diamonds. It just put a card on this in our deck. 1k on heads. Oh man, betting it all for an arbitrary coin flip. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Stop betting tails. Oh man, these are steep numbers. These are steep numbers. We got 1.1k versus 617. Need to find a natless shelter just in case. Oh my god. Look, this is what we're here for. We're here to vote. We're here to gamble it all. Betting tails. Go for it. Go for it. Oh man, the cat tags are starting to chug. Oh wait, memory leak is a thing. Okay, after this, then we gotta play around to save the progress and then restart the game. Because, yeah, memory leak is a real thing and it makes things way slower. What does the cat tag do? It just merges with other cat tags to go up one level. It's like a Minecraft equivalent. It's like a Minecraft enchant, but it doesn't do anything. It just makes that. It just makes more cat tags. VIP or get banned from the stream forever. Coin flip. If you win, you get VIP. Let's not. We're already gambling enough, and I'm already losing my sanity the more that we do this. The more that we merge these cat tags. But it's okay, because we're near the end. Come on. There we go. Okay. Your time is up. Flipping a coin. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's in the air. Guys, you're not gonna like this. It is tails once again. Oh man, only 3 people voted for tails. Only 3 people voted for tails. All of the winnings go to them. Congratulations to those 3 people. One more. All right, one more. This is how it starts. Just one more again. One more. Okay, one more after that. Okay, no, this one for real is the last one. Officially natless. Well, this could be your chance to get it all back, or somehow lose even more. I didn't believe in tails 3 times in a row. You should have believed. You should have believed. It's not diminishing. It's not diminishing odds. It's always gonna be 50-50. Good thing I left me some pocket change. Isn't there like a code card thing where you can put an addition on a card? Could that work on a tag? No, you have to like select it, and you can't really select the tag, unfortunately. We're never ending the gambling. The gambling continues until we're finished with the cat tags. Yikes. Yeah, like we've tried basically everything. This is the only thing we could come up with where we just make a bunch of quintuple tags and wait. All right. Oh man, the odds are insane. 506 versus 6.5. I made 6,000 off gambling. I'll make another. I don't think that's quite how it works since the wealth is distributed evenly. Give me my money back. Alright, well, the time is about to end. Like, I think we only have a few more seconds before it's all over, and we flip the coin, and we have our decision. Cast your votes. Alright. Time is now up. Here we go. Here we go. Coin flipping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh god, it fell. Hang on. Redo. Redo. That didn't happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's up. It is heads, everyone. The chain has finally been broken. It is now heads. It looks like, oh man, the wealth, it gets distributed to only a handful of people. Congratulations. Congratulations. I've acquired my money back. Congratulations to all the winners. I did it. Congrats everyone. All right, do we want to do one more? Do we want to do one more? I still lost money, but at least I'm not broke. Yes, one more. Again. All right. I hear chat loud and clear. We're doing it again. Heads or tails, chat. Make your vote. Cast your vote. Make your bet. Whatever. Gambling addict noises. I can make the money back. Believe. Believe. Oh my god. Alright, well, I mean, the poll is... Well, the poll's been up for just a little bit. It's currently only 50 versus 10. A lot of people are being a little tentative with where they're casting their votes. I don't want to bet on that. But, like, imagine how much more you could win, you know? We still only got 50 versus 10. A lot of people are getting scared. Okay, it's starting to go up. 50 versus 110. This is definitely against Twitch guidelines. I'm pretty sure, like, you're allowed to do this. That's why this whole thing is here. Alright, well, we're on the level 2 cat tags, going into level 3. I think I gotta lock in with this. I've been moving back and forth. We're losing time. And also, the game's starting to buffer. Only have 10 nats and it's all on tails. You might win it. You never know. Let's see. Alright, we're in like the last like 30 seconds of the poll. You can't spell cat tag without please gamble. Please, 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 please. I mean, if a random person on the internet said it, it must be true. Alright. Let's let the foil tags be done, and then I will flip the coin. And you guys will have your answer on this poll, or on this prediction. It's gonna take a second, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. We have all we need is one more level 12, I think. So just 2 more of these. Well, this and then one more. By that logic, I need the first 3 digits of that plastic card you used to buy everything. You should rate how each cat pillar looks. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Each one's got a little bit of something different on it. It looks a little different each time. When we restart the cat tag pile, we'll do our rating. I like the polychrome one. The polychrome one does look nice. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, the cat tag is gonna be done. Okay, flipping a coin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's up. And we have our prediction. The answer? It is Tails. Congratulations to all that voted Tails. You have won your select earnings. All right. Hang on. I gotta generate a few cat tags. Let's go. All right. We got the polychrome. We got the polychrome tags now. I think the hologram one. Holographic. I think that one's the worst looking. It just looks like a bunch of TV static. But the polychrome one, it looks like a tie-dye art project. That looks cool. I think foil looks nice. Foil is a nice shade of blue. Yeah, just straight up blue. It does look good. It does look good. I profited. Congratulations. Alright, once we finish up this tower, we're gonna go to a blind to make the progress save. And then once we're at the shop, we will restart the game so that the memory leak can fix itself. There we go. There we go. It sucks whenever it's a foil one at the very top. Makes it tough to generate. Oh yeah, and here's the negative ones. It just looks like a regular tag. Not really anything unique to say about it. Yeah, it's a bit eh. It's a bit eh. Alright, nearly done with this one. Gotta combine the last few. Can we gamble on something else? Let's get to the point where we're back at that shop and restart the game. You guys have this time to brainstorm on what else we can do predictions on. Alright. We got mosaics. Kinda just looks like foil, but louder. There we go. It's no longer a pillar. It's kind of just, you just see the tags as they are. Nothing too great. Alright, all that for level 10. Wonderful. Alright, let's go into the blind. Predict how long the tech calculation takes in the big blind. Alright, you know what? We can do that. You'll only have 30 seconds to do this one, though. Alright. How long to calculate hand? I'm just gonna do like more than or less than X amount of time. Less than, let's do 10 seconds. And then more than 10 seconds. Oh, wrong one. There we go. You only have 30 seconds to do this one, chat. Make it count. The seconds are counting down, everyone. You have to make your bet. Is it gonna take more or less than 10 seconds? I spent it all. Alright, well, poll's starting to close already. Make your votes. Spend it all in one place. I'm pretty sure you're missing a word in that sentence. Don't in front of that, actually. Don't spend it all in one place, I think is the saying. I hope all my money comes out and Alright, here we go. Ace of Hearts. Play hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds! I'm not mistaken, that is less than 10 seconds. So, the winnings go to everyone that voted less than 10 seconds. Congratulations. All my earnings! Okay, we need to let Perkio make, like, a bunch of more copies. There we go. And then now, we real quick, go to main menu, close the game, do this again. Oop. Alright, wait a sec. Everything to close. There we go. Let's see, is it starting up? Okay, and... there we go. We're back. Everything is nice and smooth again. Alright. We do this again. Hopefully for the last time. This might be it, genuinely. A piece of cardboard and a dog spawned right next to me. I'm homeless as fuck. Alright. Quintuple tag. We'll do one more. And then cat tag. Alright. We can do another coin flip if everyone wants to. Just while we wait. It should be a coin flip. Alright, we can do it. What's the final level of these cats? We reached it with Jolly, but we're seeing what happens when we get to the final thing. Final level of the cat tags is 14, but we're trying to see if there's a 15, or if the game just crashes. Let's see. Oh, wait, I know what we can gamble on. I know what we can bet on. Can the bet just be will I win my next run? I think that's gonna take like 40 minutes, and we might be nearing the end of the stream with this final cat tower. Come on. Alright. We'll do a flash prediction. When is it reach anti-8? We can do for will X person win? I'm 95 in a retirement home now, let me die. What should we name the final cat? That's a great question. Oh, they finished generating. Okay. I say Greg. Okay, you know what? That's what... well, it's not a prediction, it's a poll. Alright. Alright, yeah, we'll do a poll on what do we want to name the final cat if we get to it. Okay, so we have Greg, Meow Whiskers, and Lemiown. I'll do a poll. What do we name the final cat tag? Lemiown? What was it? Meow Whiskers? Or Greg? Alright, chat. Yeah, we'll give you 3 minutes to vote on this. And poll is up. Alright. I'm gonna have this go in the background. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom one more time. I will return shortly. Okay, I am back. Alright, what's the... Oh, we're almost done with the time to cast your vote. Alright, well, it's about to close here in a second. We will see what the consensus of what the final cat tag will be. If there is one. Alright, it looks like with 57%, Meow Whiskers will be the name for this cat tag. For this cat tag. It's unfair. Oh, someone rigged it by spending channel points. Oh, that is an unfortunate turn of events. Alright, well, I guess that is Meow Whiskers. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, well. Fuck everybody. Oh, I didn't get to see what the second most voted. What the second most voted one was. What was it, Greg or Lemmeown? It was Lemmeown was the second most. Oh no. That is unfortunate. Alright. We are making the holographic cat tags. I think that this is it. This is it. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Oh, excuse me. It's like, okay. A rigged poll. I shouldn't have allowed people to add their nats to the votes. No, I think that was a mistake on my part. We'll live with it though. It's 1 hour past stream time. Let me sleep. We're almost done. We are almost there. Oh man, a little bit of an argument breaking out because we allowed the people to spend nats to cast a vote. Have to farm nats now. Hang on, I gotta do this and then do that. Okay. Alright, we're on polychromes. This is, I think, the next 2 minutes. This is gonna be it. We're gonna see what's at the end of this. We will see. We will see what we get. Imagine there is no Meow Whiskers. It just stops at 14. We'll see. We will see. I'm hoping it doesn't turn out that way, though. Alright, now we are, we're on the negative tags. Here we go. It's all gonna end with this. Man, we laughed, we cried. This was such a journey. This whole thing, I think, altogether, has taken, like, I think a combined total of over 4 hours. Because this entire stream was dedicated to it. Most of the, well no, an hour and a half of last Cryptid stream. That's already 4.5. And like another hour in the other Balatro Cryptid stream. Actually, I think we've taken like closer to 6 hours with this. Oh man. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Level 9. Level 10s. Level 11. Oh no! Oh no, we missed one more! Oh no! Okay, hang on, hang on. We might be able to just do this without the Chad. We're so close. It can't... That is unfortunate. I really thought that was it. I really thought that was it. Just a little more. 20 more minutes, let's go. More like 5. More like 5 minutes. Come on. Come on. Alright, alright. We've officially also run out of conversation to like have with chat. If there's 2 at the end, you better name the second one Greg. Alright, and then hold it down. There we go. And now we wait. This won't take nearly as long because we didn't move the Joker Cola to the left spot. I get to farm Nat some more. Can you make a new poll? An unregable one. I think that's gotta be the consensus now. It looks like there's too much disagreement about this. Alright. Final cat tag name? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I'll put the same responses. Alright. You guys have another 3 minutes. There's too much disagreement here. Meow. Oh, wait, that's another one I could have put on. Streamer, I want a refund. You can't refund points on Twitch. Not unless you use like a chat action. Like you redeem points. I can't like just do a command to give someone points. I think we've had this conversation a while back. Like I physically can't do that without adding another extension. I don't even know the name of it. Cat tag. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, God, I moved my mouse. Oh, God, where? Okay. Hang on, hold. Cat tag. Cat tag. There we go. There we go. Voter fraud is not tolerated. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing to allow you to give channel points to users. Alright. Here we go. 2 mosaics. Creates 2 oversaturateds. Creates 1 fragile. No! God damn it. Okay. 1 more round. There we go. Now we just wait 1 last time. Also, the poll ended. The name for the final cat's gonna be Greg. Okay, chat, can we genuinely calm down a little bit? Okay. Okay, here's what we can do. I can put on an ad. You can refund channel points. This kind of stream you'd play the Jeopardy music too. I'm pretty sure that's only for like chat or like channel points actions. Where like you just redeem the channel points. Yeah, like it was a poll and not a it was a poll and not a channel points action. Let's see. Alright. We're nearing the end now. Alright. Polychrome to negative to liched to mosaic to oversaturated to fragile to golden to blurred to fuzzy to astral to jolly. Okay. Got two oversaturated. Fragile. Hang on. Hang on, we gotta have better music for this. We gotta have the best music for this. Okay. Hang on. Oh shit. We are right there. We're right there. Alright. Are we ready? Are we ready? Golden. Blurry. Fuzzy. Astral. Jolly. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. It goes back to foil! Oh no! How many times can this go around? There's more. It's foil again! Alright, well. Welcome to the world, I guess, Greg. We found level 15. He's here. We found him. Welcome to the world. Was this worth it? Hell no. This was not worth it in the slightest. Welcome to the world. You, world's first? I think so. Go into the code and name him Greg. I don't think we can. If there's a Cryptid update, if the Cryptid developers ever somehow come across this, take a screenshot. We've done it. We've got the level 15. Let's see, can I... Hang on. We have ourselves Greg. Clip it. We've done it. We will do it. We've done it. We will do it. We've done it. Oh. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We have completed this arbitrary task that no one has asked for. And I think I'm happy with myself for that. You were here, chat. You were here for this monumentous moment. Yes, I said monumentous moment. My brain's a little gone, if you couldn't tell. We were here. Alright, what a great use of free time. 100%. Couldn't think of a better way to spend my time. Thank you everybody for watching. We will see you all in the next one. We'll be live next on Wednesday. Around the same time, we'll be playing Doom Eternal. I think we're doing Ancient Gods in Ancient Gods Part 2. If you guys want to watch me scream at Doom for like 2 hours, tune in. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Good night, everyone.